Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Garage Boys podcast, GBP. What's going on?
Yes, sir. What's up? How's it going?
No, that's not how we're supposed to start
That's
it.
it? Yo,
No, that's not how we're
Wait,
supposed to start.
Jules, why do you have a Pop-Tart?
I mean, I don't know. I just brought a Pop-Tart on set, you know?
This dude, bro, we were in the truck on our way over here. I was telling him I just got out of the gym, you know. Bro, I was like giving him some motivation, you know. I was like, yo, let's get back at the gym, you know. Let's get back into it. We start recording. He sits down. This motherfucker brings out a Pop-Tart.
Look, bro. Look. Listen. It's an unfrosted Pop-Tart.
Why the fuck would you waste your money on an unfrosted Pop-Tart?
Because they're delicious, first of all. But before you interrupted me, I said, I didn't eat before this.
Okay.
And I was like, hey.
You told me you ate before this.
I said, okay.
This guy, you liar.
Listen. Just listen. I did eat before this, like, at what time is it right now?
It's like
we're looking at 10:30. I ate a spicy chicken sandwich at 7:45. So I did eat before. Then I went home and I was chilling. That was my dinner.
Yeah.
But I was like, look, we're going to go record right now. I'm going to put a lot of energy into this. You know, afterwards I might want to have an unfrosted Pop-Tart.
Unfrosted. That's
Bro.
the worst thing you can do, bro. Unfrosted. You
Have
probably
you guys ever had them?
You probably like the brown maple sugar ones too, right?
Of course I do. We've had this
they're the
discussion
fire.
before.
They're the best
fire.
ones. Best
Somebody-
Pop-Tarts.
No,
You
but
guys-
brown
ever
sugar Pop-Tarts are the best Pop-Tart.
Get out of here,
Bro,
Woody.
okay,
I don't know.
I don't think they're the best, but I do agree they're fire. Because he says they're ass.
No, they're out.
I think they're
They are.
delicious, bro. Unfrosted, no, not unfrosted. Unfrosted bomb as fuck too. But the maple brown sugar, delicious, bro.
Fire.
One of my favorites. Probably number 2 under unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
Oh,
Number-
gross, bro.
You're saying unfrosted or number one?
Look, bro, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're in my top 3.
Strawberry number 1.
And what's your number 2?
Frosted. That's it. No, there's no number 2.
You're
Nothing
tripping. They have
competes.
so many
So you don't like
flavors.
any other Pop-Tart? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah,
just
that's
like
all I
original
Okay,
eat
so
is
I better
strawberry
never
one.
catch you eating another Pop-Tart
Oreo
other than
or
strawberry
s'mores
one.
Okay.
If you do,
Pop-Tart,
me and Jules are
catching
gonna
them,
whoop
okay?
your ass.
Okay.
You guys are crazy. Have you ever tried an unfrosted Pop-Tart?
Nah, bro. Like I always stick to strawberry.
But you've
ones.
never tried them.
No, I never tried.
You've
them.
never tried the maple?
Nah, bro. Oh, I have tried the maple, but they're
Okay.
disgusting. Cause remember, so back in elementary, I don't know if you remember, they would give us the maple brown sugar Pop
Oh,
Tarts.
yeah. That's how you tasted them?
Yeah,
but
that's
the
how I
other,
taste
like,
them, but I didn't like 'em.
blueberry and s'mores, you never
Yeah,
tried
I
them?
tasted those too, but
They just didn't smack like
yeah,
the
they
strawberry.
just didn't. The strawberry ones hit different, bro.
I feel you.
Who knew Pop-Tarts would be this deep, you know? But yeah, unfrosted. They're fire. If you haven't tried them, go try them, bro. No free shout-outs, but Pop-Tarts fucking smack, bro.
Sponsor us now, Pop Tarts.
But yeah, you know, it's been a long day for me, in all honesty. Today's my last day off before I go work 6 days in a row.
Bro.
And I know it doesn't sound like a lot. But it's 6 days in a row.
For us, it's a lot. Yeah.
I just went from, and it's my spring break too. I just went from
Oh yeah, that's
only getting 1 day a week for 2 weeks straight to, okay, let's see if I get 1 day a week again. 6 days? What? I was like, hey man, like I told the boss, I was like, what's going on? Not the boss, one of the managers was like, why the hell 6 days? 2 girls are out of town. They went on vacation.
COVID, bro, COVID.
yeah.
I mean, little vacation. Who cares? You wear your mask. You're vaccinated, you know. But
Yeah,
they
it's-
both went. Now I got to work their shifts, you know.
That sucks.
What were you going to say?
I feel you. But as long as they're safe, you know, and stay away from other people, you could go on trips. You can go anywhere
Everybody's
you want.
traveling, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's going
Oh.
everywhere.
Bro, it's crazy that. So I don't know if you guys recently heard, but a UFC fight, Usman versus Masvidal 2
Oh, yeah.
coming. Okay, but
Yeah.
get this. I believe the fight's in April. Full capacity, full fans.
Shut
no
up.
social distancing, dead ass.
Where? Here?
No, in Jacksonville, Florida, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've
of
been
course
like that
in
Florida.
forever.
They've been
That
doing
makes sense.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Full
but-
capacity, though? They
Yeah,
haven't
full
had any
capacity.
fans recently, huh?
They have just like they've limited it, and then they've been like hosting fights in like their UFC compound, like the Apex.
That's
But it's
crazy.
crazy.
Well,
Full
basketball fans
capacity.
are going to basketball games now. There's no longer like like you know how they used to they would just have the seats, but they used to have the fans. Remember? Or
Yeah,
did
they
they
had
stop
the
that?
fake fans on there.
But in every arena, or is it only certain arenas?
I remember you could buy spots, I remember, especially for the championship, as well as...
Yeah, but this season, did they do it? Because this season, they went back to their home courts. They weren't playing in the bubble. They were playing in their own home fields.
Oh.
I don't think so.
I
Never
haven't
mind.
seen
No,
one.
I didn't
don't
see
think
their...
so. They just have the covers over the
Yeah.
seats, you know?
No, yeah. So now they have fans. You wear
Yeah.
your mask. You're still required to go in with a mask on. But, you know, you can go watch a Laker game if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I've played for the Lakers before.
Crazy.
This guy.
Nah, but bro, I've had like so many dreams and
Of being a Laker?
being a Laker.
You want to be a
being
baller?
Hitting that
being a
three-pointer.
baller,
Hitting that
being a
clutch three in his dreams.
Mm.
being a baseball player.
Oh, my God.
being
This guy.
a rapper.
How many dreams have you actually had?
But it's because
You can't even count him. I remember this guy was a NASCAR driver. He was a BMX biker. Look, I've known Mark for many, many years, and I'll tell you, this dude. Recently, he stuck to his thing. Recently, you stuck to like you want to become kind of a entrepreneur, not
Yeah,
entrepreneur,
yeah.
but you know you want to like a manager of someone.
entrepreneur,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
basically, yeah.
That you want to get into that, and I think that's like your main thing. But you used to have like, oh, bro, I want to be an MLB player.
Yeah, but
And he would start practicing baseball.
Yeah, so like every day, like back then, I would see something or like I would see something cool that other rappers or like famous people or basketball player. I remember I don't know if you remember. It was an NCAA tournament. It was the last game. It was the championship.
Yeah.
Villanova hit the 3-pointer.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it got me so like excited, and when I saw that, I wanted to be a basketball. I was like, the next day, I was like, let's shoot hoops, bro. You know, but yeah, like I've always wanted. My main thing is music, bro. I love music.
Yeah.
And
You've
that's
always
like,
liked music.
fuck yeah, like that's my life. And just with music, I want to do something, but I know I can't like become a rapper. Like my music is not, you know, like my singing is
not the
not good.
best.
You know,
Yeah,
it's just not me. It's just not my field. But I really love what I found interest in. Like when I was in like high school, was like the music, the music business side.
Yeah.
So like the manager side and all that stuff, and that's what I like really fuck with, bro.
Because you'll still be listening to music,
Yeah,
but you'll be connected with
like
it.
I'm connected, like putting on a show, you know,
Yeah.
and that's something like I want to do, and that's badass. And also like I said, I have like plenty of like dreams, you know. Everyone
Yeah,
has
they keep
dreams,
going.
you know, Woody.
Yeah,
Manager Mark.
what are you going to school for right now?
Yeah. Actually, business. So right now I'm doing basics for business, and then I'm gonna transfer to UTEP, and I'm gonna get in marketing. I'm gonna get a degree in marketing, and then my minor is gonna be in entrepreneurship.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it ties in, bro. But
So he's
guess-
making the right moves, doing the
Hey,
right things.
yes,
That's
sir.
good.
I'm
That's
already
good, bro.
making the right
and then
moves
you
with this
have a
podcast.
job at the same time. You're working and everything like that. That's good shit, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a good
crazy.
hustle you got going on.
Yeah, I have a lot. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I just have this podcast. You know, the school, work, and work's been, like you said, work's been crazy. Man, dumbass people still get their car washed
In this weather
wind,
in
yeah.
El Paso,
Mm.
freaking windy as hell.
But you know, like that doesn't stop me. You know, I just my mind is off. Like whatever I set my mind to do, like I want to do it, and that's just music and the music business part, or like having like my own brand or something. Like I want that.
That's
You
cool,
know?
bro. Setting up venues and
How yeah, setting up venues. Like I would love to have my own venue, or like set up like a concert, like a Neon Desert. You know,
that, bro.
and then just like own my like little shops here and there, like little things. That's what I want to do, because that's me, bro. That's fuck
It's
yeah.
you. You like people. You like talking to people. You
Yes,
like
sir.
being with the crowd. I know you, and I think that's what I'm saying. That's one thing you've always wanted to do, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's badass, bro. That's badass. Any more goals you have?
Honestly, bro, just this podcast, man.
Yeah,
Like,
just building it.
how yeah, this podcast, like it's badass. Like I'm glad I'm doing this with you guys,
Hell yeah.
and
Mhm.
just pushing it, just trying to push this. You know, see how far we can take it. You know, exceed our limits. You know, extend our limits and See what's up, the Garage Boys.
sir.
Yes, sir. We're already what? This is episode 7. We're already deep in.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's episode 7?
Yeah,
8,
episode
I think.
7, 8.
I don't know, bro. I lost track.
Yeah, I lose track, but it's because it's so fun. Like, it's so fun with you guys, and
It's fun.
just like getting to show you guys, just talk about anything, sports, movies, and just giving you guys our side of of what we
Opinions and all
think,
that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of what's going on. It's just badass. It's good to tell you guys, and thank you for sticking on to this adventure.
It's fun.
Hell yeah.
Well, now that we're on the conversation and the topic of like dreams and all,
What's your dream?
my dream,
Yeah.
that's tough for me, bro. 'Cause I'm kind of like you, but I really never told anybody. Like, you never really like. I don't know. Did you ever really know what I was into?
YouTuber Jake, you want to be the next Jake Paul?
Yeah, that's what you
Logan
told me in high
Paul.
school. You want to be the next Logan Paul, the next biggest vlogger. That's what I heard.
I look. I think with me, it's tough because when I grew up, I was a big kid, and everybody always wanted me to be like the athlete, the offensive lineman, the center. You're a big kid, bro. Stick to sports, and I love sports, bro. I really did. I just didn't enjoy playing them as much, especially when I was little. Having that discipline, it scared me, bro. Like as a little kid, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I don't know. I just never stuck with it. Like, I played 1 year of football, and everybody always told me, stick to sport. Like, hey, man, you in sports, you in football, you in basketball. So my whole life, I always like thought, like, hey, man, like I gotta be something athletic. I gotta be a football player. I gotta
yeah.
go to college for football. And they would ask me, what's your dream? And I was like, NFL player. Didn't even play only 1 year when I was 6 years old. So, but also, I did love sports. I love the Dallas Cowboys. I love, I've mentioned it before, the teams I like. So I grew to liking sports, like I said, but not playing them. And as I grew up, I always had an interest for like entertainment.
Yeah.
We're like wrestling. That's entertainment. Acting, being an entertainer.
Oh shit.
And then I went on to like other stuff, and I always like reality TV shows and like game competitions and shit like that.
Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
thing. Jules likes reality and like documentaries more than he does
Jules
movies.
is
and
the type of
stuff.
person to start his own El Paso show or whatever.
yeah. I don't know. It's just I always liked entertainment more than the sport itself. I know it sounds weird.
Mhm.
Like, I like watching a football game, but you know what else I love? I love watching analysts talk about stuff. I like watching them talk about the sports and all that. In high school, my freshman senior year, my freshman sophomore year, I didn't do anything. I wasn't in anything. I didn't have a label. Then I decided to join football and do theater, a mix of things I both liked. Now,
Yeah.
I know I said I didn't like playing football, but the 2 years I did play football, I absolutely loved it. It taught me a lot of things, and I'm glad I did it. But I more so enjoyed theater.
Mhm.
It was a time where I got to be an actor and be on stage and have all eyes on me, and my voice was heard. In sports, you can't have your voice heard as an athlete when you're on the field. You're playing. You're in
Mhm.
physical activity.
That's yeah.
You know what I mean? And the analysts, they got their voice heard. Their opinion was heard. And I like that. So
Mhm.
I think if there's anything that would be
Yeah.
my dream, it would be being something like that, like a sports analyst.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Like talking about sports or, mixing a little bit of both.
Now that you mention it, definitely.
Daddy's
I
dogs.
yeah.
It's alright. I have dogs too.
But what you were gonna say?
So yeah, go ahead, Woody.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I feel like that's a great career. I think that's your ideal career because it brings in everything that you enjoy into one thing. If not, you could definitely try and do something like on the crew of analysts and just work your way up,
Yeah, of course.
Anything. That'd be dope for you.
And that's what I like. Like, look at Shannon Sharp or
Mhm.
all that. People don't like them.
Yeah.
Like you said, you want to get their voices were heard. Stephen A. Smith, bro, he says dumb shit all the time. He says like what he actually feels.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. That's badass, and I think you fit good with that.
It's something I want to do, and this is why, like you said, what else? Like what's my goal here is we're doing this podcast, right? This podcast is a good way for me to get a a bigger audience and get more views. And that's why I do talk about sports a lot when I'm on this podcast, because I genuinely like talking about them. It brings genuine interest, like, to me, and I love talking about it. And even though you might not like hearing about it, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's my thing. So doing this podcast kind of gives me a voice so I could express my opinion on sports and talk about, you know, shit that I think's entertaining, like fucking Dak Prescott getting, you know, big ass contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's so for like my dream, and I've looked into it. What I got to go to school for it. So I think I'm gonna change my major. I've already talked to my person about changing my major, and journalism would probably be the best thing for me.
And speech classes, like vocal classes, especially the one that I'm taking. I feel like it would help. It would help you a lot.
Yeah, because I do stutter sometimes, and I have like a lisp. I want to get rid of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that tongue. And I was good at it with theater, but that's me portraying someone. Just talking naturally off the bat without a script.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot harder to do. Not a lot harder, but it's a lot of like without having to stutter or mess up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's someone else's words, I think, and your words, they can get jumbled up because they're not. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So, to all in all, I just want to be something in entertainment, like you, Mark.
Oh yeah, basically that's. I kind of want to do that, but like in the music business part, and that's,
exactly. I think we both have a thing where we want to do entertainment.
Yeah,
we want to be like with people and like audiences and like people knowing us.
Yep.
But in different forms. Yours is more music, and mine's more sports related. And even though I love music and you love sports, it's just we got to stick to our own thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now that Mark and I said our things, what's yours, Woody?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Me and Mark.
Well, I'm gonna throw my life away and study to be an actor. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Man, ever since I think 6th grade, when my sister forced me to join her theater class because she didn't want to do it alone. I said yes, just because I don't know why. I'd be around other kids,
Be a fun time.
But yeah, exactly. I don't know. It was just when that's what I want to do with the rest of my life. First of all, I'm studying to become an actor or a director or a producer or a writer or anything to do with show business. I don't care if it's TV, movies. I don't care if it's Broadway or off Broadway or anything. Huh?
He's gonna work on the next Marvel movie, bro.
Oh, that'd be my dream. If Marvel called me and said, "Hey, you need to work out for 6 months. You need to give up like your entire lifestyle and be this Marvel actor," I'd do it in a heartbeat.
You'd be like a Chris Pratt type of actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'd be funny and badass at this. Well, you don't like Chris Pratt as a Marvel hero, huh?
Huh?
Do you
Oh
like
no,
Chris?
I fucking love Star-Lord. What do you mean? I don't know. But yeah, that's just my main passion. Just because, sorry.
Woody, sorry to interrupt, but Woody gives me a little Kumar vibes or Harold vibes from Harold and Kumar.
I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. Just because when I'm acting, for some reason, I feel the most alive. It's kind of like a drug. Kind of like, I don't know. How everyone else explains it is how I feel it. Yeah. And I was watching this YouTube video one time, and I forgot which actor it was, but he said, "Don't do it unless you have to." And I've been having conversations with my professors that have been in show business, and it's like, and I know myself. I know what I'm up against. I know my chances. I know what's realistic. I know that, hey, there's a big chance this ain't going to work out. I know that, and I've already accepted it. I've already dealt with it. I just want to do it for me because it's really one of the big centers of happiness in my life.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I'm not doing this for anyone else except for me. I'm not doing it for my parents anymore because in middle school, my mom did bribe me to continue theater with an Xbox.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, for an Xbox?
Yeah, the one that's right there, right? Yeah, that one, exactly.
Wait, are you being for real?
Yeah, I remember I told her I was going to quit in 8th grade. And then she was like,
shit.
no. She bought me an Xbox.
If
and
you
I was
join
like,
your freshman year, I'll buy you an Xbox.
From here, I'm in classes at UTEP, University of Texas at El Paso. I'm taking like voice and speech classes, and I'm taking theater classes. And I don't know, the more and more I study it, the more and more I watch movies and everything, the more and more I fall in love, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's one of the hardest things to be an actor just because of a lot of the internal things that you deal with. Because a lot of people, they don't deal with their emotions, you know. Even us, even me,
Yeah.
like you save that shit until later. You put it off a lot of the times. But when you're acting, to make it most real, you have to have complete internal relaxation and steadiness just to recreate these characters, because how are you gonna do all this if you can't be at peace with yourself? How are you going to pretend to be monsters? How are you going to pretend to be happy people if you yourself don't have happiness? And my bad. If you yourself don't have happiness and love for yourself, and that's the hardest part for me.
But you don't have to. You don't want to have to like method act your whole way in there, right? Like, isn't that what's called method acting? Like when you actually put yourself to that pain.
Well, I feel like that creates the best stories.
But sometimes, I mean, yeah, of course, but don't get too deep into it.
Oh no, of course, but I think I want to.
I get you.
Just because with shows that I've been in, I've tried my best to do it, but I haven't fully confronted my feelings towards everything, you know? I'm kind of a closed off person. So it's like method acting. Well, first of all, method acting is like acting but pretending that you are actually the character, or relating yourself to everything about the character. I think I could be wrong.
No,
wrong.
I think that's what it means.
Yeah, but that's like a brief description, and that takes a lot of emotional toll and mental. Like you have to have a lot of mental stability, or well, you don't really have to. It's ideal.
No, you do. You really do. Look at Heath Ledger.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like
he got consumed in that the Joker role.
Yeah, but I don't know. From here, I think I just want to finish school. That's my main goal, is to finish school, because hell, that's hard. That sucks. I'm in school right now. Damn.
It's a long 4 years, bro.
Yeah, they say it's not easy, because if it was easy, everyone would do it, you know? So first I just want to get that down. I'm not in college for theater just to go to school. I'm in it because I want to learn everything. Well, I want to relearn everything that I've learned in theater, because our director was a great teacher. He taught us a lot. I'm ahead for some reason. Like in all my theater classes, I'm ahead of everything because of our director. I'm just going to school to get all that down. I'm going to school to get all that ready, like my knowledge, and then from there, I think I'm just going to start auditioning for shows anywhere I can, anywhere that they'll take me. First, I'm going to start off here. I'm gonna cross the show off at this Playhouse right here. That's one of my goals too.
And UTEP, no?
Oh yeah, I plan on doing a lot of shows at UTEP.
That's a good starting point, because you get people to go watch you, bro.
Oh
Yes,
no,
sir.
of course. The main thing is just to make connections, to meet people, and do your best. Because I was talking to my professor, and his buddy reached out from him a long time ago, and they made a show, and it was successful. So you never know who you meet in. Like if you're trying to be an actor, you got to make sure that you keep your connections.
Yeah.
You say yes to every opportunity as long as you're comfortable. Don't compromise your values. Don't, like, if you have boundaries, keep those boundaries. And yeah, like those are the main two things I've noticed in reoccurrence with everyone that I've talked to, is to just stay committed, keep doing it. You're not looking for one opportunity. You're looking for them all. You're looking for longevity. That's what I want for me. People could just come be actors and create one project, and it'll be the best project, and they'll never do it again. For me, I want longevity. I want to become as many different characters as I can. I want to tell stories. I want
to be like
to
the guy from Split.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like James McAvoy is his name.
Sir.
I just want to be. I don't want to be one of those guys. I want to be me.
Yeah.
And I want to transmute my energy and my feelings to the stage, to the screen, to other people.
Yeah.
I just want them to feel something. I want them to feel the love that I feel towards movies, because I love movies. That's probably one of my favorite things is to watch movies.
And
can
I
tell.
love you.
Yeah, I want to make. I just want to make people cry, laugh, smile, angry, anything that I can make you feel. I want you to feel
You want to be an entertainer?
because I created that.
I like
yeah.
that.
That's pretty much my goal, is just to become an actor or
That's
something
a good
else.
goal. So from 10 years, Jules, where do you see yourself?
10 years from now, shoot, I don't know, man. I'm 19 right now. I'll probably be 29. Hopefully my career's already taken off by then, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I know that sounds crazy to say, but 10 years is a long time, you know? 10 years from now, hopefully, I'm somewhere on a microphone speaking to somebody, speaking to an audience, telling them my thoughts on sports, hopefully having a connection with sports and having a connection with athletes. And I know it's a big dream. All of our dreams are big dreams. But that's why they're called dreams, you know? That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do and we want to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to yours, Woody,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had this in my head the whole time. You know, you say it's like it's unrealistic and all that, man. And I've been having this conversation with you. But I think if there's anybody ever at the high school we went to do it, it's going to be you, bro. Like you have this thing on you, bro. You have this like, not chip on your shoulder, but you have this weight on you that's like, you know when someone can do it. And I think it's you. And I think if you really stick to it, bro, you can. Maybe the only thing that would stop you from doing it is maybe, yeah, you're shy, you know, you're a little bit shy. But I think when you have something that you're that good at, you go in at it every time with like, how do you say it? Big dick energy, you know? I want you and I know you can, because I've seen you do it. When you were around us, you have that confidence. You have that, I know I'm the top dog. And I know you get a little nervous when you go to college, like, hey, there's other top dogs here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter. You go in there thinking you're the top dog. Because mine and Mark's is more of a, we don't have too much competition. We do, but not in the sense of like for roles and all that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For yours, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, that it is so hard. But
And it's crazy to get a call back. Like,
hell yeah.
nowadays.
So I think if you have the confidence in you and you go in there, like I said, with some big dick energy, I think the sky's the limit, dog. I think you could honestly just, you know, take over anybody as long as you stick to it. You
just
know?
like
And
this podcast.
exactly.
We're
Thanks,
taking
bro.
off.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
No, yeah, of course, man. But I mean it. I genuinely mean it,
Mhm.
because, like I said, I see a lot. I've seen, you know, not a lot of actors, but I've seen a handful of actors, and especially the ones in high school and college. And I'm like, I always see them, and just what I saw watching, you know, I was used to you. I was used to the people that our great director taught,
Mhm.
you know, because we could give a lot of credit to him, to why we're
The
pretty
way we are?
decent actors, you know.
We'll save that for.
No, of course, we'll say that for another episode. But what I'm going to say is, and then I watch other people act, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, it's just not the same. So I'm just, you know, not to suck you off or anything, but I think you have not that we don't all have a chance to do it, but I think you got a good shot at it, man. So don't ever doubt yourself with it. Just go for
me
it.
cry over here, but
I
Thanks,
know,
man.
sorry, bro.
Make you cry.
Thanks.
I didn't even mean to do that. I just actually meant to say it, you know. I'm about
Thank
to cry
you.
too.
Thank you.
I love you, Woody.
Love you too, Mark. Love
I
you,
don't
Jules.
love you guys.
Thanks.
I'm
Yeah,
joking, I love you guys.
that's my main thing. Confidence. You know, I'm not the most confident guy, like
Yeah.
just in real life. When I'm on that stage, when I'm in theater, I know I have the tools, I have the mentality to get up on that stage and tell these people a story and do something. So it's sad, but that's the only time where I really have confidence. That's the only time where I can say, "Hey, I can do some shit here."
Yeah.
Because I'm not the best. I know I'm not the best. Like, I know I'm good, you know, because people have told me. But my thing is, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to be like one of those guys that's like a cocky asshole. I'm saying.
No, of course not. Stay humble. Stay to your grounds. But in your mind, Go in there with that confidence. It's like when you walk into a restaurant and all that, you know? You notice the guy with his head high.
Yeah.
You notice the guy that comes in and he brings a presence just by the way he walks in. When you go into stage like that, that's how you got to be. You're not going to come off cocky because once you start talking to them, they're going to realize, oh, this dude's fucking cool. But if you have that cockiness, it'll translate to your on-stage time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. If you ever get a chance to act, do it.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's one of the most liberating feelings you'll ever feel. But
I have to completely agree. And in all honesty, I think we all have weird journeys the way we started doing acting because we all can relate to it. Like me, I joined theater because, like you said, you did a thing in middle school. I did a small thing in middle school where I read a script to a person in like a UIL competition for middle school. We did absolutely horrible, like horrific, because they barely even taught us anything. Like dead ass, they're like, read the script and practice how you're gonna say it.
Sucked, bro.
We sucked, bro. We didn't perform in front of an audience, thank God, but we performed in front of this lady, and it was 5 of us. And for someone, not to be an asshole, but at the time in that group, I was definitely the best actor. They fucking chose me to be a monster because I was big. I was like, fuckers, we're talking. We're not performing. All I did was burp. Because I ate those fuckers. I fucking raw. But my freshman year.
Lame ass role.
It was. But my freshman year, my freshman year, when my mom was like, hey, so are you going to join football? And my dad was like, you going to join football? I was like, you know what? I think I want to do theater instead. When I did theater, even though I really didn't want to, I just did it because that's what I did in middle school. And it ended up being something I loved, you know, and went to every fucking day. Lunch and...
Yeah.
How did you get... You got in because
of
you had
you?
the class also. No, he didn't get in because of me.
Oh.
Well, dude, I think maybe
just because I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
Dead ass, just because I wanted to try it.
And then once you saw, once I wanted to do the show, Mark was like, let's do the fucking show. Because we did Curious Incident.
Yeah.
And then he joined us.
Yeah, and hey, I know Jules was sucking my dick earlier, but I'm also in a room with 2 pretty capable actors. I might as well tell you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mark, he had a role, and he was supposed to be this mentally disabled kid in a family, and he did a fire ass job.
He stole the show.
I swear, everyone else was behind him. I'll tell you that.
We were all just like we were like the regular actors, and then Mark was like everybody was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "What the fuck?" We're in fucking high school, bro. We're fucking. I need a picture with this kid. Fucking 5 stars.
No, I appreciate that, Woody. I appreciate that, bro.
And Jules, look, if you've seen Jules, you know he
sucks, man. Jules sucks, man.
If you've seen Jules, you know he's big. You know he's a bright personality, and that's exactly what translates to all his characters. Because I tell you, every time we stopped in like competition or anything, people would say, "Oh, I loved this dude, this big guy's characters." Bro. Every single time, with every single show, I swear to you.
Bro, his character always had like a funny line or like something funny, you know?
You know what it was? It was the fucking fat guy line. What are you talking about? That's what it was. I played fat guy roles, but that's not saying I can't play other things.
You were typecasted, but hey, you did a hell of a fucking job.
Yeah, I rolled with it, bro. It worked, and I back then I would have been mad at. I was mad at it, but now that I think about it, well, like I said, we'll talk about it later. But now that I think about it, it worked out well for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for some reason, now that you say it, entertainment is all of our kind of interests.
In different ways.
And I feel like that's great because we're here now and we're talking about this stuff and we're all together in this podcast. We're all in the same project. We're all trying to do some entertainment in some form.
Yep.
These are my brothers. We have connections forever. So maybe in the future years, something could happen. You could get me in a job. I could get you in a job. Something could happen.
It'd be like breaking news. Isaac Woody, actor in Hollywood, wants to get into boxing.
Gets his ass kicked.
He's going to box 14-year vet Logan Paul.
Oh, fuck.
I have no idea why he's getting into this, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute joke to the sport.
All right, then. So since Jules had to take over my topic, bro.
Not your topic.
I
sidelined his question because he asked me. What did you ask me?
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh yeah, he asked me what I see, and I gave my thing, but then I went to Woody and I sucked him off.
Yeah. Okay, so Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Mark?
Me in 10 years, honestly, I guess this is. So in 10 years, I'll be probably just a couple years finishing after school, you know. This guy's eating his
This dude's trying to fucking quietly eat his Pop-Tart during the podcast. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Continue.
He's taking away my juice,
No,
man.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay,
It's open
yeah.
already.
Go ahead.
But no, where I see myself in 10 years, I probably just graduated college already.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is gonna have a lot of
Yeah,
school.
college.
Duh, Woody.
Come on, Woody.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I was like, he's just out of college. He's 10 years, bro. You taking a gap
And
year?
I'll probably just, but yeah, I'll probably just see, start up, try to see where I'm going from there, how my life is, you know,
Yeah.
and just seeing if I can, you know,
How
do
you can
stuff in
manifest
music business,
yeah.
you know, set up a show, or if I start my own brand, you know, something side, I can, you know, just look up and see where things go from there. In my entrepreneur adventure and my business adventure.
You be my manager, dog.
He
wants to be a manager for Kanye, bro.
Oh yeah.
Kanye,
I'm the manager for this podcast.
Oh yeah, he really
yeah.
is. He's a social
Pretty
media
much.
guy for us.
He does deal with like our social medias and
Yeah, so
everything.
we gotta give it to him for that.
But
Thank you. But yeah, I see myself in 10 years just seeing how my life goes, you know. I'm trying to start my entrepreneur adventure, and you know, it's already starting right now with this podcast, so hell yeah. But where do you see yourself in 10 years, Woody?
10 years, 29. I don't know really. I could be anywhere. I could be on the streets. I could be on.
Yeah, we don't know that.
I could be a famous actor. We don't know. We'll see.
Where do you hope to be?
I plan to finish school. So in 10 years, I'd say that'd be like my grind time for just shows. I think I'd be doing shows that entire. Well, I'd be 29. Maybe I'd be. I'm 29. I plan on acting as long as I can, as long as I'm physically able to, as long as I'm mentally capable. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So really in 10 years I plan on seeing myself on stage or doing something involving that. Maybe, you know what? I was thinking about it. Maybe I could teach theater in the future. I've been getting to know my professors more.
Yeah.
And they describe them teaching us acting because, well, to be a theater major, you better be committed, dog. You know what?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, because I know people who like are art majors get a lot of shit just because you're throwing time away, you're throwing money away. I don't know. For me, I just see it as my next stepping stone, the next way to get to my goal, my overall goal. Do something in show business. That's my short answer.
Yeah, I
just be doing anything in show business.
Makes sense. Not one last question, but one question for you guys.
Yes, sir.
And those span of 10 years, do you guys see kids in your life?
No, bro.
No?
I don't think so.
At 29, you don't see yourself having a little mark or, 2 little marks? No?
No comment, bro. No comment, man. No comment. You never know.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You, Woody?
I'm sterile, so, you know.
This guy, bro. This guy. Oh, my God. I swear he has everything. This kid's like, if you guys have ever seen It, the movie It,
God.
Yeah,
there's this kid. What's his name?
Eddie Kazbrak.
There you go, Eddie. This dude's freaking mom's making him take gazebo pills. They're not even real pills. You know, they're just to make him feel like it.
They're my allergy pills.
That's what Isaac is. Isaac has asthma, bad allergies, pain in the anus, everything. And everything. All of the above, I swear.
That's why he's always hurt, bro.
I know. He freaking ACLs both been torn. Both legs snapped in half. I swear to God, this guy went through a full heart surgery already.
I swear.
It's already happened. He can't even have kids.
I have cancer. That's it. That's just, yeah. No. I don't know. Probably most likely not. We'll see. We never know.
So you don't think you'll have kids by then?
It's definitely likely, but
Would you hope to have kids?
if it's my choice, I think I'd want to wait, and I think that'd be the prime time to start having kids. You know, you're 29, you're about to turn into 30. I feel like 30 is like the area where it's like go time. Like you better like if
do
you
it
want
now.
some kids, you better start now because the clock's ticking.
No, what about 50?
No,
Dog.
no. Don't do that to your kid. Think about it. When your kid's
Yeah,
50, you're gonna be
exactly.
80. That sucks. We're probably, lifespans aren't that high.
You're
especially
done.
for big
That's
people.
it.
I'm
That's
hoping
big,
it.
bro.
Look, man, if I could have kids by like 27 to 30, ranging that age, I would love it. That would be my ideal years. If it happened sooner, it happened sooner. I don't control it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just saying.
You do control it if you stop being a nasty-minded little.
I'm just saying, accidents happen. All three of us are here right now.
Oh yeah.
My
He's
dad's
right.
gonna
He's
hear- Our parents are gonna hear this and be like, "Fucking asshole."
I mean, it's true. Most of us are accidents.
Definitely. I was not supposed to happen.
Me either.
It's
Were
just
you,
how.
Mark?
I was.
Bullshit, bro.
Fucking liar, dog. None of us.
Yeah, well.
But I hope to have a few kids by then. But we'll see. Like I said, we don't know what the future comes. All we have is a present. So let's focus on now, boys.
Grind time. Let's go.
So I think we had a good
Yes, sir.
episode so far.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys, and always make sure you guys go check out us. This episode will be on YouTube. Again, we're trying to get it on Spotify and Apple as soon as we can. But yeah, just enjoy on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Like, comment, turn on the post notifications. Do all that at the Garage Boys Podcast. Also, we hit 100 followers on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jules is
Thank
eating
you.
his Pop-Tart.
Hey man. Doing it in the
But yeah,
background.
we hit 100 followers on Pop-Tarts on Instagram. We appreciate you guys. Just thank you for the support. Also, if you haven't, whoever's listening, if you haven't followed our Instagram, go follow us at the official GB Podcast. We'll keep you guys up to date.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey, you have a nice day. Peace.
Peace.